Yo, 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 welcome back to the stream. Brothers Be Bettin with your co-host, Sid the Kid.
Your boy Timbo, what's up? How you feeling?
Another day, another dollar, brother. Yeah, it's a struggle out there. I'm still in my work clothes, but it's all good.
Hey, we can't work from home all the time, right?
Nah, unfortunately, people are coming back to the city, so it is what it is. It is what it
I
is.
mean, the city's a beautiful thing. Always stuff to do, people to see. It's
Right.
always an adventure.
That's so true, man. But it was bound to happen. It was bound to happen.
Yeah, yeah. I guess you get a return to normal. So,
Right. So yeah,
what's the good
and
word?
nothing much, man. I hit I did a personal bet. Let me see if I can pull it up. That was settled. Oh, I missed one yesterday. Oh my god. Let me tell you, man. First of all, I don't know what the hell's going on with Toronto because Toronto should have ended that game yesterday. I had everybody
Yeah.
else but Toronto. Toronto, man, they screwed me up royally,
How many
royally.
legs was that?
Seven.
Yeah. No. I've been capping out at about four. Um, I
I
was
think I need to
trying to
start.
go. Yeah, I was at like, oh, I'm gonna bet every MLB game today, and that never works. So
Right.
I've just been dialing it down, and four's kind of been my sweet spot. So we'll see what tomorrow brings, but I'm gonna shoot for another four.
There you go. There you go. All right,
I
man. Let's.
can
Yeah,
I can
um,
now bet hockey and not be upset, um, because my team's not nothing's at stake for me right now.
right. Right.
So
Yeah. Sorry about the Rangers.
it happens, man. They're young. They'll be all right.
They'll come back next year. It ain't nothing. But
Exactly.
ladies and gents, this is going to be a short one because there's nothing much out there. I guess we could start first with hockey since you brought it up. I know you said personally you got the Avalanche, I believe,
Yeah.
going minus 1.5.
I got him just money line. A lot of talk about the over. It was six earlier. I'm not sure what it's hitting for now. I'm gonna go
Mhm.
check. But yeah, I took the Avs in the over, and that's not because I'm bitter. That's because they had more time. They also throughout the season gave Tampa Bay the business, so it's not a far fetched pick, and it's not a homer just because we lost to the Lightning pick. So
Right,
I mean that's where I'm at today.
I
Uh,
gotcha. What do you think about this odds boost? I don't know too much about these teams. What
but
do you think?
what was it? The 25 saves for Vasilevsky,
Yeah,
or is there a different one out there? I mean, he'll get
uh,
the saves.
let's see.
It's going to be high scoring. There's going to be a lot of shots. They're feeling each other out. It's game one,
Mhm.
so we'll see what happens. Also, I mean, the last couple of years, game one for this has always been the over. So
Right.
the line stayed at six. I'm just checking the odds boost now. 3+ shots for Kucherov.
Mm-hmm.
That's doable. I mean, what do they have that at, like a plus 170?
Plus 170. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely doable. I
So you want to do
actually,
it for
yeah,
five?
I jumped on it. Yeah, $5, not the end of the world, but it's definitely doable.
Gotcha. And they're disrespecting Clay. I mean, he should be disrespected. That bum. They got Clay Thompson to score 10 points in any quarter of Game 6.
Any quarter? Yeah, I mean, because the first quarter ain't it.
No, no.
He was showing you that all
All
playoffs.
season?
Yeah, I mean all season, but playoffs especially. The first quarter is not it's not his bag. But
Right.
Game 6, Clay, it's a whole different monster. But we'll see. Um, he may go off at some point in this game.
Yeah. I mean, we could throw a little five on that. Nothing too crazy.
Now
You
the
know,
big topic is: do they actually win the game in Boston? Do they close it
uh,
out in Boston?
let's take a look at what they have. Yo, to be honest, man, I don't think so. I think, as we were talking about, I think they're gonna the world, everybody and their mother that's betting right now wants to see a game seven.
Yeah, and I it's good for the league, man. It makes it exciting. Those are the two best words in any playoffs. Game 7,
Right.
unless you're stressing out because your team's involved. But
Right.
I don't think they win this in Boston. Um, Boston defends home court,
Mm-hmm.
and it moves on to a game 7, which is just another lane for you to bet on.
Right.
Um,
Right.
the spread they have it at what, 4?
Yeah, have it at -4. Yep.
Yeah, I feel like most of these games are going to be two possession games, if not more.
Yeah, most
So
definitely.
that's 4 is kind of a funny number, but and
Yeah. No,
what's the over under? I
over
mean, keep in
under.
mind these might move tomorrow. Check in.
That's true. That's true. We're only doing it early because tomorrow. Tomorrow's the game, and then Friday we're not gonna be. We're not gonna be on. So we're just doing our bets now.
210 is a nice number though. For team or Golden State shoots a lot of threes, so they'll get the 100 mark. Boston should get the 100 mark. That puts you at 2 even, and then free throws, stoppage of time. Um, I would like that number at like 207, but 210 doesn't seem like the end of the world. They should be able to hit that.
Yeah. All right, so we could do that. Also, let's see what else we got here. Um, let's start off with my favorite topic, threes.
Okay.
Um, I'm gonna at least say Jalen's gonna get over 2.5. No, you know what?
Yeah.
Let's not do the overs. Let's just do it straight up. I think he's gonna get at least two.
Curry,
And
does he have a bounce back game or does he start a slump? That's the question
uh,
because that was like historically bad. I mean, what is that? Like the first game in like 2 seasons where he hasn't made at least 1 3. Like
right?
nobody saw that coming.
No,
Um,
not at all.
I'm curious to see what they have him at now after that.
Over under 4.5.
They barely moved it because
Mm-hmm.
I mean they realized like, hey, that's never happening again.
Right.
Um, but could he start a shooting slump? That is the $1 million question.
It's possible.
Um,
It's definitely possible.
I would take him for at least 1 1/4 though. So I mean that puts you at 4. Uh, if you're gonna do it if you're gonna do the straight up, he makes at least 1 1/4.
All right. That's fair. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. And I also think Tatum should at least have two, but I think the last couple of games he's had some. Let's take a look.
Yeah, he's been doing that all playoffs though. Like one bad game, one like I'm the upper echelon of the league game.
It's true. It's
So
true.
I don't understand him. But hey,
I, I mean his last 5 games this season, 5, 4, 3, 6, and 1.
I mean, you throw out the one, you got a 5, 4, 3, and a 6. 10, 18, 18 divided by 5. Yeah. I mean, you could get 3 from him if you wanted
Mm.
to like steer towards the middle, but he's gonna have a better game because they're back home. Um, and I mean, I think they're forcing a game 7, so I would take the 3 at minimum for Tatum.
All right, we could do that. I feel confident with that. So we'll take him at whoa. Oh, I just got
Like
kicked out, guys. Whoops.
they were like, "Listen, you've been logged on too long, sir. I need you
You've been
to."
trying. You've been betting a little bit too long. Hold on. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Technical difficulties due to FanDuel. That's okay. Anyway, right back on it. Let's go back to threes. So you said you're comfortable doing 3.
Yeah, for Tatum.
Okay. 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 We could do that. Anyone else? I don't trust Clay, man. I don't trust him.
Before we go any further, can we discuss the garbage of a first basket? My man wasn't even in the starting lineup. Um,
Yo,
so
I was so pissed off. I was like, what the fuck is
like
this?
how? But that being said, check the socials for the first basket tomorrow, uh,
Yeah,
because putting one out there before they've even provided a starting lineup is kind of crazy.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. We're not gonna do that again.
yeah, so check the socials tomorrow, and you get those.
Gotcha. Um, oh, let's go on defense also. I think
I mean, we hit on the steals and the blocks the other night. So
we're gonna run it back.
yeah, I think we should run those back.
Oh, they don't have what's his name to do any blocks. Oh, that means he's out.
Oh, is he not playing?
Oh,
Yeah. See, this is kind of messy because they might not have they might not have that info yet. He was kind of dinged up though. So let's
interesting,
see
interesting, interesting.
let's see what it's doing.
They got Wiggins, Draymond, or Tatum. I don't
For
trust
what
any of those
blocks?
for blocks. I don't
Yeah,
trust
no,
any of those.
no.
Uh,
And I feel like those are players they know we're going to be playing. So I mean, we can do 2 separate tickets. One today, and then throw one on the socials tomorrow. But
yeah, that works. Yeah, because
I don't
that's
trust.
wild.
Yeah, no, like that. I don't trust any of that.
Word.
Minus like the people we know are playing. Like, there's no way these guys are missing this game. So, I mean, stay tuned for first basket and an alternate same game parlay tomorrow for sure.
Yeah.
Um, did you see anything on rebounds
Let's see. Rebounds right now. Steph over under 5.5. Clay 3.5. Wiggins 7.5. Draymond 7.5. Tatum seven and
yet?
a half. Brown
Wiggins played
six and
like
a half.
out of his mind the other day. So I don't know. They might have his numbers kind of high. You think you can get away with the under, but he plays solid defense, so
He
that's
did.
kind of messy. He might get a few defensive rebounds you aren't expecting. But
Right.
he's at what, 7.5?
Yeah.
What's his last 5 games?
All right. Let's take a look. Um. Okay. For rebounds, 13, 16, 7, 6, and 5.
I 16. That's a
16.
while. Yeah, no. Uh, So
Yeah,
that
he
means he's
doesn't.
16.
16.
That's wild. All right. FanDuel keeps people right around their averages, but if you were to alternate, well, I mean, 7.5. If he's got 16 in a game, how often do you see that really happening?
No, that's facts. I don't see that happening at all. That's way 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 too much.
Like he may get that 7.5. Like that's doable, but I don't see him hitting 16 again, like or anywhere near that. So with our, I mean, I think he gets 7 because again he does play solid defense. So like even if a lot of those are, you know, just defensive boards, I think he can get. I think he can hit 7.
All right, so we'll leave it at we'll have him do. Wow, FanDuel is having some major issues right now, man. I don't know what is going on. My
Well, is it
FanDuel
like
is acting crazy.
I mean, it's 5 minutes before the game starts for the Stanley Cup. I don't know if the degenerate gamblers are going that hard, but who knows?
So yeah, we'll pick who we're gonna pick, and then we'll just throw it. We'll just throw it on, and like we said, we're gonna throw on another one tomorrow on the social. So it's fine. I'll
Yeah,
just wait for this to calculate later. Um. So who else for rebounds? Tatum. They got Williams is playing, so I don't know why they don't have him for blocks, but who am I?
I, maybe they just don't want people taking the easy money anymore. That's wild. Or they haven't determined a number yet. It is a day early.
Yeah. All right, so we'll just jump into player points. Let's see. Nothing really jumps out at me. I would. This is hard. Um,
What's Draymond at? Just for
Draymond's over
laughs.
over under 7.5.
Yeah. Um, he can get fouled a couple of times and get 7. Because yeah, he played really bad in those first couple of games, but I don't see him not getting to the line a couple of times, if nothing else.
Right. All right, so we'll put him at under 7.5. Oh, my FanDuel finally. You're right. I think everybody's betting on this hockey game.
Game one.
Game one. Jalen Brown to go over 23.5. I could definitely see that happening.
Yeah.
And then Steph, I don't know. I don't think he has a comeback game, man. Well, then again, you never know. He might be the only
I was
one
just
that could save this team.
he dropped 43 and then didn't hit a 3-pointer in the next game. So I mean, as long as the number's like under 40, he's probably gonna get there. Um,
Hmm.
what is he at for tomorrow?
28.5.
Yeah, I mean, he'll probably get that. I I don't know if the rest of the team shows up, but he'll probably get that.
He'll probably.
Also,
And then Tatum is kind of is at 27.5. He's it's either he's going to play hard or I mean then again this is an elimination game, so I don't see him
it's a
not showing
home
up.
elimination game. I think he shows up. Um, so home elimination game, I would take the over.
Hmm. I think so. That's a good bet. All right. I mean we're at 40. A $5 bet would be 241. I don't know if you want to throw in anything else, but
No, I think that's good, especially because tomorrow we can see if shit changes.
Yeah.
So
All right.
also the
So I'm
go tos
comfortable
with
with
like the
this.
blocks and shit will be there tomorrow, and the starting
Right.
lineups, which would be
Right.
nice.
The starting lineups, what is
But
more important?
yeah,
Otto
so
Porter.
we'll yo, I still disgusted. Anyway, like they're not running set plays for Otto Porter. Come on, like
Yeah, that was
normally
ridiculous.
you normally you're like, okay, cool. If Boston wins the tip, chances are they're going to try and get Tatum started early, and he's going to take the first shot if they win the tip. So if you put your money there, it's safe.
Right.
Um, Otto Porter, he wasn't even in the lineup. Like he
Otto
threw out the whole
Porter.
equation. Whatever, good for him. Like I'm happy to see that he's still being a productive, player in society, and is apparently getting to start in the finals, which is dope for him. But come on, man,
Yeah,
like that
I
that
agree.
that was unnecessary. Um, so I mean that's good for today. Maybe tomorrow after we get a glimpse of the starting lineups, we can throw something else out there.
All right. So I'll just run it down real quick. Boston money line over 210. Jalen Brown getting 2 3. Steph making 4. Tatum making 3. Smart getting a steal. Wiggins getting 6 plus rebounds. Draymond under 7.5. Jalen over 24. Steph over 29. And Jason Tatum over 28.
Okay,
That
looks good to
sounds
me.
doable. That sounds doable. All right. I mean, I guess we could just call it there. I mean, there's nothing else really out there. I'm not really trying to bet baseball. Baseball is, like I said, once again, I did hit, but then I missed one with a team that should have won. And look, I guarantee you they're winning right now. Where are they? Oh, did they finish the game? Did they finish already? No, they're still
I don't know,
playing.
but
Let's see.
I saw a bunch of people discussing the Mariners as a good pick today, and before we jumped on here, they were down 5-0. So like, baseball's a mixed bag, man. Um,
Oh, but by the way, I just want to throw it out there. The Blue Jays are winning in the third inning, 5-0.
yeah, it sounds
I
about
just
right.
want to, I just want to throw it out there because this is stupid that they lost 6-5 yesterday. I still don't understand that. Like all of a sudden,
Hey, man,
everybody woke up.
we're here to bet another deck.
They were like, they were like, oh shit. Well, maybe, you know, maybe we need to show up. I mean, this is the Orioles for God's sakes. Like, come on.
And I know that athletes give zero fucks about
Yeah.
anyone's tickets, because they're not even allowed to bet, or they're not supposed to bet. But
Right.
either way, it's fun. And you know, as long as you're not like trying to pay your rent, you can have fun and make some extra coins. Uh,
Right.
Athletes still don't care though.
Well,
Remember that.
except for Mr. Calvin Ridley, which I still don't understand why he did that, but whatever. Not
Speechless. I,
neither here nor there.
like, bro, you don't have like an assistant, an intern, a total stranger you can send to Vegas with like 2 G's to like put in bets for you. Like the thought process. But then again, who knows? Also, did he bet on himself? Like that's the whole Pete Rose thing. Yeah, he was gambling, but like it's not like he was throwing games. Like he thought he was gonna win. Um, but that's a whole conversation for another time.
Who knows? I
Because
mean, who knows, dude?
I mean, at that point, they can dictate the outcome of the game. But
Right.
you'd have to get the whole team involved. Like if you play for a shitty team and you're betting that you're gonna win, your entire team has to show up. It's not like it's unless LeBron's like betting over under on his points, and taking himself out of the game or something. It's not like he's gonna rig the outcome of the game for his entire team. Dude's also a billionaire, so he really could give zero fucks.
He could care less. He could care less. He has all the money in the world. He's
He'll be fine.
he'll
And he
be
probably laughs at the over under and like tries to beat it just for kicks. Um,
right.
but
I
all that
yo,
said,
yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, man. At this point, I think we could call it there because there's nothing. Like I said, there's nothing really else out there to talk
yeah.
about.
No, tune into the games, have fun. Uh, we will we'll be on the socials tomorrow, posting
Yeah,
some other stuff. Uh,
right.
Starting lineups, probably some first baskets, and you're moving cameras around. It's getting weird.
Sorry, I did that by accident.
It's all good. Um, like, subscribe, share. The banners are at the bottom, so you know, right there.
Right
Figure
there.
it out. Uh, but thank you.
Thank you very much, guys. And guys, if that with that being said, this has been Brothers Be Bettin, and this is your boy Sid the Kid.
Boy Timbo, take it easy.
All right, y'all. Be easy, make that money, dollar in the dream. Holla.
Peace.